All right, I'm on hole number 6 of the City of Light tournament. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and check it out. Now, there's some kind of a sickness in the family, either the guy who runs Golf Clash Notebook or in his immediate family. There's some kind of a sickness, and that's why the page they haven't been doing any updates here. I think it might be the guy who runs it, and we would need to send out some wishes, positive thoughts, and hope that he or they get better. It's really sad to hear, and it's because this is a great resource for this game, and if you play this game, we owe them a thanks for all the hard work that they've put into it, and hopefully they will get better. Now, my normal MO on here is to try and, your landing zone is going to be somewhere out in this area. You're typically going to be right here, somewhere in front of the shadows. And in the past, I've always come at it like this with backspin, sidespin, curl, and you've got pretty much very limited chance for Albie. And one of my viewers asked about this hole, is this a big Albie hole? And my response was no, because either way you look at it, you're going to have to use some curl. But after saying that, when the hole first came out, I tried this shot a few times, but I really kind of like this shot better. It's clearer. You got a lot more room to work with out here. But I am trying to explore this shot on this side to come in, because we may be able to get that done without curl. And while it's still a very difficult shot, you may have a better shot at Albie from coming at it from the left, but it's still a very difficult shot, and it's hard to set up because these trees are in the way, and you got to do a lot of side spin. So I'm going to come at it. Let's go to my bag. I'm going to take an Extra Mile, a Guardian Saturn. I'm taking all my backspin stuff, and I'm going to take a Kingmaker lookalike, which is the anniversary ball. Off we go. And if I get out there in a spot and I don't like my angle, I'll just take the regular backspin, sidespin, curl shot. Mr. Slice, or Mick Slice. Mick Slice goes first. What are they using here? An APOC 2. Now, I don't see the benefit of trying to hit over to the other side. Where are you going to go? Where are you going? I'm not a big fan of only being one ring off of that transitional surface. You get that wind adjustment wrong, and they made a massive wind adjustment there. So it's 2, 4, 6. They did a 6 wind adjustment. Probably a little over at level 2. So if they hit this grade to the right, there's a good chance they're going to end up in the sand. They hit it perfect. Let's see if they still clear it. I think they got it nicely. Ooh, look how close that was. If you don't use wind ring adjustments and you do that eyeball stuff, I will tell you that you will have some success in this game to a point. And then what's going to happen is you're going to start going up against people that actually know how to make wind adjustments. And when you start going up against them, you're going to start losing. So that's about a ring and a half pull. So you'll have some success up to Tour 7, maybe Tour 8. When you start getting up into Tour 9, 10, 11, 12, and you don't have a way of accurately adjusting for wind, you're SOL. Hitting it perfect. And when's the best time to start learning how to use that technique? The very first day you start playing. There's enough information out there now in the community for you to be able to learn how to do the wind ring method. And if you look in my playlist at the very top, if you look under the library at the very top, I've got one that's called AAA Strategies and Guides, and there's stuff in there for just like learning how to figure out your numbers for your clubs. You can go to Golf Clash Notebook, and they've got numbers for all the clubs in there. I'm one of those old guys that have been playing this game for a long time, and I feel very comfortable with the numbers that I have. So I'm not I'm not really going to move off those numbers. And that was a huge wind adjustment. So sniper's 1 per ring, and they should have did a 2.4 wind adjustment. I've gotten caught up in the fringe over on the other side. Okay, let's find a spot here. White ring, blue ring. That's repeatable. Do 3 backspin. Keeping it up a little short. It looks like I'm going to be way long, but I actually have ended up a little short. So 1.9. That is about a ring and a half. I'm going to just hit it straight. Hitting it perfect. See what kind of movement I can get on it. A little long. What's funny there is that I've ended up, it looked like it was going to get on, and all you really need to do is just hit that. If you can get your ball onto the green, it'll roll down that hill and get some movement going towards the hole. And the last couple times I've tried that shot, it looked like, like the bounce was on the fringe and that it was going to get onto the green and then roll down that hill, and I could see what kind of look it had. And I haven't gotten on the green. I was right there on the fringe. It ended up on the fringe. But I think I hit both of those shots great to the left. And that's the first time I've hit it perfect on that side. So I'll keep working on that shot and see if that shot is... I still don't think that there's... You've got a better shot if you don't have to use curl, so you may have a better shot of getting albie if you're going to the left, but I still don't see this as a big albie hole, because where you're entering the green, you're entering on the very steepest part of that backboard. And so now you're going to have to extrapolate how gravity's going to pull you down that hill. All right, that was City of Light Tournament, Parc de Paris, hole 6, par 3. Or excuse me, that was the one we were playing. We were on hole 6. That was a par 5. All right, thanks for watching.